Thank you for staying tuned to Trojan Sports Now as we bring you what's coming up latest in Trojan sports. The Trojan football team is coming off of a week where they won at home, but this week they hit the road to Atlanta as they take on Georgia State. Troy took on Georgia State in the previous matchup and took the win. But this year, head coach Chip Lindsey says that the Panthers squad is much different and is better improved.
State, when you take a look at them, obviously a 5-2 record, 2-1 in the conference, got a really good football team, much improved. They've made a lot of strides. I know they didn't start football until I think maybe 10 years ago or maybe a little more than that. Their head coach is Sean Elliott, really good guy, know him very well. He's an excellent coach. He's done a great job there getting that program going. You can see the recruiting paying off for them, and I think they're a very, very good football team.
The Trojans play in Atlanta at 6 p.m. on Saturday night. If you can't make it to the game, there will be a watch party held on the square in downtown where you can come to cheer on the Trojans.
And after remaining undefeated at home, the Trojans soccer team have their final road test of the season against Seth State and ULL. Head coach Jed O'Connor talks about how important these games are in capturing the league.
They're very, very athletic and fast. We're traveling, which is never great, and then we've got that final game down in Louisiana, so nothing's going to be easy. If we are going to win the league, we're going to have done it the hard way. Certainly we'll put some pressure on South Alabama tonight. They finished with 2 home games, and we finished with 2 very, very challenging away games, but that's why you play the game.
Trojans will face off against Seth State on Friday at 7 p.m. and then travel to Louisiana for their final game of the regular season at 3 p.m. on Sunday.
After a trip out to the Lone Star State, the Trojan volleyball team is back defending their home territory as they host Georgia State at 6:30 p.m. on Friday and then Georgia Southern at 6:30 p.m. on Saturday. Both games will take place in the Trojan Arena.
Men's and women's cross-country teams head to the Sun Belt Conference Championships in 2 weeks. Senior Bradley Ditson talks about how the team's pack running will be important.
Throughout practice, we've really been focusing on that group running aspect, that pack running aspect, and really just learning the tendencies of each other and learning to pull each other along when we start to see hey, this person's getting tired, Brad's getting tired. What can I do to bring him through? So yeah, really just focusing on supporting each other throughout the race. Really just learning to communicate better.
Sun Belt Conference Championships will take place in Hampton, Georgia on November 2nd.
The Troy women's tennis team heads to Tuscaloosa to face off in the Roberta Allison Fall Classic starting November 1st.
The women's golf team heads to TSU Town and Head and Country Invite from October 20th to 29th in Nashville, Tennessee.
And that's all the time we have Trojan Sports Now. Check us out online at youtube.com/Troy Trojan Visions to catch anything you missed.
For Shaaz, Peerani, I'm Seth Carpenter. Thanks for watching, and as always,
go Trojans.